Stand there, Corbin! Now, today we're going to do marching up and down the square. That is, unless any of you got anything better to do. Well, anyone got anything they'd rather be doing than marching up and down the square? Atkinson, what would you rather be doing? Atkinson.
Well, to be quite honest, Sarge, I'd rather be at home with the wife and kids.
Would you now?
Yes, Sarge.
Right, off you go. Now, everybody else quite content to join in with my little scheme of marching up and down the square?
Sarge?
Yes, Wycliffe, what is it?
Well, I'm learning the piano.
Learning the piano?
Yes, Sarge.
And I suppose you want to go and practice, eh? Marching up and down the square, not good enough for you, eh?
Well...
Right, off you go! I just want to hang out. No big deal!
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another YoJoeJerk toy review. I'm your host, Patrick Bateman.
I'm Patrick Bateman.
And today we'll be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Shockwave. Alright, let's take a look at this box. You got your Night Force logo, figure and all-included accessories. On this side of the box, you got your number, your battle stats, your artwork, and your QR code. On this side of the box, we get that beautiful artwork. 127. On the back of the package, we get this nice little render of Shockwave on the lightsaber.
Arm patch action! Night Force logo! Handlebar action!
Battle stats, legal shit. On the bottom of the box, more legal mush, and your barcode. Alright, let's get this sucker open. I got Excalibur right here. Cut, pop. Alright, let's flip this guy. We got a big old tray in here. Let's get that out of there. Alright, and this is what you get. We're gonna do the quick look, and then I will see you at the table. Alright, gang, so let's take a look at this figure. And y'all know me. I go right for the head sculpt, and holy fucking shit, this guy hasn't slept in days.
That's impossible, Rhonda. How can you sleep if you have crack? Chinese riddle for you.
And I gotta tell you right off the bat, I am just thinking this guy is Firefly in disguise. They really weren't playing around with the whole I can't sleep, I'm on Night Force thing. And here's just a quick comparison of the original. This guy did not look all cracked out like this. And even crazy ass Cobra Island Firefly doesn't look that twisted. But they do look very similar. Anyway, enough goofing around. They really did knock it out with this paint. I just don't think it's very appropriate for this figure, but everything's dialed in real good. It's just the original sculpt. And let's take a look at the legs. And what do you know, they're completely different. I remember a few months ago when I was bitching about such a thing. At the legs, speaking of Beachhead, basically from the waist down, this is complete reuse of Beachhead. And here you go for a quick comparison. So all in all, I hate these legs. They look good, but they do not stand well. This is why I don't like these legs. If we turn it to the side and I push forward, the leg does this wonky thing, and it's the same on Beachhead. Same thing on the right leg as well. So these legs are a certifiable nightmare, and it's kind of a shame that they used them. And they totally changed him from the waist down. So they switched up the legs completely, and from the waist down you get the retro carded Duke. And I have no complaints. I really like the boots. I like the build of the legs, and everything works really good. They did get the same holster as well, but the knife sheath is completely different. So we get the nice black boots. They did the camo really nice. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of Firefly, so that's why I keep joking about it. Yeah, and overall the paint and everything everything looks really nice. At the waist, he does get some movement. He moves around a bit. We get the same overlay, but it's in a green and a black. I really like it. Nice detailing. Lots of paint on there. Up on the shoulder, the Joe Pro is painted silver with a little red dot. Same arms as the original. I guess this is the Night Force patch now. His little elbow pads are painted black. And we get the nice black gloves with the trigger finger. Nothing really going on with the left arm. And I'm just gonna do a quick comparison with the original release. So we lost the double holsters down to the one holster. We get the same knife sheath, it's just positioned differently. The legs are a completely different build, and they didn't give the new one the gauntlets. All right, now we're gonna take a look at his loadout. We got his little hat right here. It's the same exact one that the original one came with. Nice camo pattern on there. And let's put that on him immediately. And there you go, fits really good. Next up, we got the Steel Brigade helmet, which is basically now just a G.I. Joe helmet. Over here on the side, you can see the antennas bent. We gotta bend that back. Hopefully that'll stay. That looks nice and shitty. I do like the black, the gray, and the red. Looks really good. And also, this thing is just the helmet and not an extra head sculpt. And here he comes with this tiny little pistol. Sculpted pretty good. It's bent all wonky. Has a port for blast effects. Over here, we got this twin-barreled, like, friggin' machine gun. And this one came with Big Ben, if I'm not mistaken. So we've seen this before. I like how they have the two-tone colors on the guns now. Kind of breaks it up a little bit. Again, the gun is bent a little bit. And here we have the automatic pistol. This thing looks great. Always liked this one. Has a port for blast effects. This does pop out. And this thing came out straight, and it's actually made out of hard plastic. Here we get that utility knife with the hook on the end. It's got nice metallic paint, black handle, nice sculpting. And here we got the regular knife. Nice metallic paint, nice sculpting. Nothing to complain about. And here's the heavy machine gun. It's all bent to shit from being in the package weird. I like the green ammo drum, looks real nice with the gold paint in there. Bipod does work. Next up, we get the drone, and this is from the Cobra Island Firefly set. And it's cool to see it again, and I knew they'd reuse it one day. It's got nice paint here with the red and the silver. These legs are molded in like a metallic color, which is kind of funny. The legs do move up and down. Here it is from the back, and the sculpting's all there. This has always been a fun piece. And last up, you get the Firefly Cobra Island backpack to accompany it. And I like this backpack. I like the tools. I like the paint on there, a little green. Over here, you got the original peg for his weapons that serves you nothing for this figure, so just ignore that's existence. Back here, we have the little pad for the drone. They actually painted it on this one, so you get a little red screen. Back here, you just get a port to port that in there. Yeah, and if you don't know how to do this, you just take the drone legs, you just kind of push them in there until they won't go any further. And then there you go, and you can fold the drone up on the backpack like that. And next up, we're gonna take a look at the lightsaber, so I'm gonna bring this closer. Right off the bat, we get Covert Special Task Force, and there's nothing more covert than saying that you're covert. The grays and the blacks look really good together. The gun spins really well. I'm gonna take the sidecar off so we can take a look at the motorcycle itself. And we've seen this thing in 3 different iterations, and I'll break them out later, but I think this is my favorite one, to tell you the truth. I'm a big fan of Night Force, so I'm sold right away, but I just love this color scheme with like the coppers, the dark grays, the blacks, like all of it looks so good. Even down here, they painted the wraps on the pipes, so that's really cool. Motor looks good. I've never had a complaint about this bike, so we're gonna go through it really quick. Nice tailpipes. Like I said, I love the copper on the brake pads. Just more nice detail throughout the whole bike. Up here, same deal. Love the silver painted rims. Nice decals. Nice plastic for the light. On this side, more of those nice decals. Little American flag action back there. Brake light, and they went all in on the details here on the speedometers. They did these really nice. Handlebar grips are painted brown. Down here they added a decal there, and we got another decal under there. And next up, we'll take a look at the sidecar a little bit more because Hasbro did do us dirty on this one. So what I'm saying is, right over here, we used to get this nice little piece of plastic that would actually hold this thing in, and now when you open the sidecar, if you're not looking, boop, that thing is gone forever. So I think this is a real shitty miss, all things considered. Also, the Gatling gun does come out. You do get an ammo drum that does come in and out of this. We've seen this all before, but I do want to go over it for anybody who might have missed it. All right, we're gonna start loading him up with accessories. And first up, we're gonna put the helmet on, and that fits on there really good. It looks nice. That bent antenna is gonna drive me nuts till the end of time. But yeah, that's fun for the motorcycle, and if you just want him as a troop builder, this is what I like about the whole thing. And here he is with the automatic pistol. Fits in his hands really good. Unfortunately, it does not fit here and has no storage on the backpack. Here he is with the medium machine gun, and I never liked this thing, so I'm probably just gonna throw it in the bucket. And here he is with the bent ass heavy machine gun. Here he is with the tiny pistol. Tiny pistol does port in no problem. Boop. And here he is getting all stabby with his knives. They fit in his hands really good. Ports in no problem. Boop, boop. And here he is with the backpack. Fits on there really good. It's a bummer that none of the weapons can fit on there. And here's just a quick look. And honestly, I love this bike. I love this design. This is when the repaints get real fun, is with the vehicles, because each of them just has their own little fun style. And also, if you don't like it, you have variety and you pick the one that you dig. And here he is with all a Night Force so far. They all go together so well. And like I always say, if you don't like sub-teams, then just skip it. But for me, this is just awesome to see together. And for size comparison, we have him with the retro-carded Duke and the Cobra Viper Angelo. And here we have him with Quick Kick and Chuckles. And here we have Naugahyde and Destro. So at the end of the day, and my final thoughts on this figure are, I think it is a fun set. I think it's a pass for any just casual collector. If you're into Night Force, home run. I do appreciate that they changed the lower body on this figure because the original is dog shit. I do wish he had the double holsters though. That's kind of his thing. I also do appreciate that they changed the loadout of the figure. I've been bitching about that consistently for months. So to see it in action, I'm very happy. It's just the weapons are still made like shit, so it doesn't really matter. So the figure, the bike, all the changes, all in all, I think this thing is a great value. And that's all I got this time, people. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical!
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe!